Oh my stuff set. Come on, Twitch. Why you gotta be so weird? Alright, here we go. Let me edit my title real quick. Wait, is it working? There was a network error, please try again. Come on, Twitch. That's just pathetic. Yeah, actually, you got the title right for the first time. Wow. Twitch never does that. But yeah, we're loading in now. June 15th. Tuesday. Huh.
It was the middle of June.
If you guys hear any background noise, my dog is literally right next to me. So it's probably that. Let me get my mod view on my Twitch real quick. There we go. So let's get started.
With summer well underway, a rainy spell seemed to hang over Trista.
Remember, if the volume's too much, make sure you turn it down, because I don't want to try to be too loud. And it helps that no one's at home, so I'm probably going to be a little louder.
The other members of Class 7 and I returned to normal school life. But just when we thought we'd gotten used to the challenging lessons and the breakneck workload, a moment of dread washed over us, making our blood run cold.
Oh shit.
As you all know, tomorrow marks the start of your midterm exams.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I'm no good with all these papers and essays and circling answers, so I won't really be able to help you much. But I'm administering some of your tests, so I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Make me proud, class.
Sometimes I lie awake at night and wonder how you became our teacher.
As I recall, aren't you in danger of a lecture by the vice principal if our performance isn't up to par?
Who, Heinrich?
Too worried about that. Most of you tend to get pretty high grades anyway. I can hardly wait to see how well you all do. Remember, the results will be announced next Wednesday. Your scores will be posted on the board by rank, so you can see how you compare to the other classes in your year.
Oh yeah, let me get my guide real quick. In case there's any hidden quests. We're on chapter 3 now, so boom. Alright.
Oh, the sooner this week is over, the better.
I can almost taste the tedium.
Tedium?
I'm not gonna let Emma squeak by me again this time.
Oh, one more thing. They're gonna stick the average score for each class up there on the board, too.
Oh, y'all just
our class averages?
Shit.
I suppose their intent is to furnish us with motivation in the form of class bragging rights.
Well, I do enjoy a challenge.
Class 1's about to be pissed at us again.
Anyway, I know it's only noonish, but I think that's enough homeroom for today.
Noon-ish?
You guys can stay here and study, or just head on back to your dorms. Up, Prez, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. Stand, bow.
Jeez, what should I do? I could stand to bone up on just about everything, honestly. My biggest worry right now is math. That is the worry of mine as well. I suck at math. Oh. Like, Mike glitched out there. Hold up. I wouldn't mind doing a few study sessions with you if you think it would help. I need to review math anyway. I'm not sure how much time I'll be able to spare though. You mean it? That'd be a huge help. My biggest weak spot is Erebonian history, I guess. I doubt that comes as a huge surprise to anyone. I think I understand all the material we've gone over directly in class. There are some finer points. I can aid you with that if you like. Though, in return, I appreciate fresh eyes to help me revise my military science essay. It'd be my pleasure. If my mic cuts out, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out what the hell that is. Here, let me try that. Testing 1, 2. Okay, I think we're good. We just... would you like to study with me, Fee? I guess so. Oh, would you two mind if I jumped in too? I could use a little refresher on my classics. Of course, you're more than welcome. Would you like to join us too, Laura? No, I appreciate your invitation, while I have to pass this time. There's a subject I need to review in private. I'll see you all later. That's not normal. Huh, what's up with her? Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I could have sworn I saw her looking at over at Fee. Hey, Rain? What is it? You heading back to the dorms? You're totally welcome to come study with us if you want. I wasn't planning on heading straight back. I might come and join you guys a bit later. Alright then. Perhaps we'll see you later. The day before the exams is a free day. Talking to certain characters will allow you to study with them. When you run out of bonding points, the time of day will change to evening and the main story will advance. Shit. How many points do I have? 3. Oh, Jesus. Let me see. Oh! So let me see, I'm looking at like what I could do right now. Go to the art room is what it's telling me to do. Alright. Oh, Mac. I'm writing this one's art, yep. She has a little event thing. Is there really any need to study for those tests? It should be easy enough to get a decent grade without the panic scramble to study. That's quite the claim. And what else is there? Oh, I need to go to the library now. How much fast travel there? I need to speak to Teresa. This is so hard. Teresa, help me. Come on, come now. Don't give up so quickly. The two of us will get through these together one by one. You really are hopeless when it comes to studying, aren't you? I got a cough. Gee, thanks for the reminder. Damn, what is it with Twitch these past like week? It's so weird. Oh. I need to head to the second floor of the library now. Excuse me, Paula. I forgot to... never mind. Meow! I ain't trying to meow, I'm just letting the sound effect do it. How that cat managed to get in here? Guess it must have been looking for someone to get out of this rain. Actually, I had some fresh milk on me. Should I give her some? What? She seems so happy. Maybe I'll bring her some more another time. Let's see. What else can I do? Okay, so I need to speak to a bunch of people. That's gonna be interesting. Or I can just read books. So, Thomas, what's up? Oh, hello there. Did you come along to review some of what we covered in class? Actually, I was just passing by. Oh, come now. There's no need to be shy. Not when it comes to history. Let's get started, shall we? Why don't we go over every little thing that might possibly come up on your exam? This sounds like it could be helpful if I actually stay awake. Increase my knowledge of Albanian history. Let's see. Now I need to read a book. Where is it? Nope, that's history. I wish these were, you know, like, kind of coded so I know which one is what. Like, it'd be like history, science, stuff like that. International. Technology. Tech. Culture, this is culture. History and civilization. Paula, move. Oh. Given the subject matter, this book seems really accessible. This would probably make for a good refresher. I don't think I did this in my first playthrough. Now I need to head to the gym. My dog's snoring. Layla, stop. Be quiet, please. Make things easier on me. This is the next book. I'll see if you all actually hear it. Give me a sec. I don't think so, but just in case, I want her to be up. You were slumped, girl. Now I gotta talk to Becky. Fucking Becky. Oh, it actually is raining. I like that. Let's see, it says Becky should be near the entrance. I'm going to turn on turbo mode. Yep, there's... Oh, my alarm's going off. It was telling me to stream, but I started like, 15 minutes early. Shut it, Hugo. I'm not taking any advice for you. I can memorize everything in one go the night before. Becky. You won't be able to remember anything that way. The trick to memorization is to study up just before you go to bed. When you wake up, you review everything once more to seal the deal. It's easy, it's efficient, and best of all, it works. I also always taught you study and then take one day of not studying. Like, if you study like 6 days and then on the 7th you just not study. That's what I learned. I mean, I averaged B's, I don't think that's bad. I guarantee you, you should try it too, Rain. Might as well give it a shot, thanks. And I go talk to Instructor Mary. There's Monica. Mary should be in the infirmary. This will be your very first midterms, won't they? Have to admit, I'm a little nervous too. This is the first time I've come up with questions for them. You should be fine as long as you study up on everything we covered in class. Don't be afraid to ask questions either. There were a couple of art history things I needed cleared up, actually. Oh my, a student is really relying on me for help? What a pleasant surprise. Art evolved in very complex ways during the Middle Ages, you see. Please don't, oh thank God, anyone goes through that whole lesson. See, what do I do now? Makarov in the hallway. There he is, smoking as normal. You probably knew this already, but the faculty lounge is off limits while exams are going on. If you want to see a teacher, you gotta knock on the door and ask. You got something you want to ask me? I've actually got an orbital science question to ask you. Figures. Show me what's got you stumped, I'll get you up to speed. Cool. What now? Oh, I need to head to the music room on the second floor. That's where this guy has me running everywhere. What's Ferris doing? Studying for exams? Ha! Surely you jest. Excellent grades come naturally to me. There's no need for something as common as studying. That's just the nature of nobility after all. We have gifts that mere commoners cannot fathom. But you got pencil marks over your hands. Your imagination is playing tricks on you. If you let it lead you any further, you might imply that I've been studying the secret just to show Elisa up. Never mentioned Elisa, but go for it. Oh, Mint and what's her name? Bridget? What's going on here? You might not notice, but I'm an orbital science whiz. My dad's a Rhineford employee, and he's always helped me study. Gotta say, I'm feeling good about these exams. Can't wait to get a perfect score and surprise Uncle Makarov. Help you study? Sorry, I can't teach to save my life. Mint, sure. The music room is actually a great place to study during the test period. It's so quiet. I invited Alan on Slavin, but he turned me down. Maybe he really is trying to avoid me. Uh-oh. We go to this one. Oh great, I saw who I have to talk to next. Why would one book cover such different topics? Still, it'll probably cover up some of the stuff during our exams. Won't hurt to give it a read. Increase my knowledge of art. Next up, to the rooftop. Where is she? There she is. What's up, Burl? I love the rain. Let me in one little secret. I don't even need to study thanks to my special little trick of mine. Page 44 will be on orbital science exam. This is certain. This is fate. Shut up, Bane. That's my dog. Being loud. He's just making things up now. What if she does have some sort of special powers? I mean, it couldn't hurt to study that page just in case. Fact is, she's probably right. It's up to the student union. I gotta talk to Lind. Studying is so boring. But reading here might make things interesting. In fact, I've got a great idea. Why don't we have a little Q&A competition? Every time someone gets a question wrong, just take off our clothing. Strip study? Is that what this is? Seriously? I'm not doing that, never, in a million years. Oh, okay, guess we won't be studying after all then. That's not what I meant. As long as everyone keeps their clothes on, I'm fine helping you to study. What are you doing? It probably helped me too. These two are awesome characters. I don't care what you say, they're awesome. Next up, I need to head to the Literature Club. Actually, what you got? Let me turn in my stuff so I can get some equipment. I have 3 grand. The question is, I need to remember who am I. So I basically might as well just buy Monkeys or Eustace's. Yeah, I'm out of Terror Bombs, I need some of those. We saw this. Let me sell this. What can I sell here? Probably Invigorate. So I don't run from battle. I can just do that. Get rid of this. Okay. I need probably some Celestial Bombs. Yep. And I'm broke again. Gotta love the struggle of money. Literature Club. There. What is this? It's more like a comic book than a traditional textbook. Oh no, don't pick it up, don't pick it up. It does seem historically accurate though. Can't hurt to give it a read. Don't pick up anything from the library with her in here. It's not going to end well for your eyes. Unless you're into it, then that's what you do. Let's see, what else can I do? Some bonding events. So there's Elisa, Laura, Emma Fee, Guys Eustace, Elliot, Marcus, Crow, and Dentoa. With 3. Okay, I think I got the 3 I want. And good news is that some of them are right in this building. I just walked into a corner. I think this will be interesting. Are the 2 of you going over Airbonian history? I can't memorize things like this, because it's all pointless. For Fee, that seems a little harsh. Oh, I know. Why don't you join us, Rain? I'm sure it would make studying more enjoyable for Fee, too. Sounds like a real good idea to me. Oh, hold up. Dog's jumping down. Give me make sure. Sorry everyone, I wanted to do something real quick. My dog left because someone came home. That sounds like a good idea to me. The exam's going to be focused on the War of the Lions, right? That's right. Shall we start from the beginning then? Once again, if you guys enjoyed this content, please hit the follow button. I mean, y'all can do it, doesn't matter to me. Y'all seem to be enjoying the content every time I put out videos. But hey, if you hit the follow button, you actually get notified when I go live. And you can talk to me in real time. After that, Draco's gathered soldiers in the North Highlands, and in the year 952 of the Septian calendar, he liberated the capital, bringing the war to an end. Excellent! Well done, Fee. I guess it's stuck. Incidentally, the war came to an end in July of that year, which is next month, so that's easy to remember. They say it was raining a Heimdall that day. But legend has it that the moment Emperor Draco stepped into the city, the rain stopped. Huh? That's neat. Yeah, that seems like a story that will stick in my memory. You're a pretty good teacher, aren't you? Well, I'm always using tricks like these to help me remember things. If you're having fun while you study, it makes things that much easier for the material to stick in your memory. Oh, hello, bot. Oh, 2 bots. Goodbye and goodbye. 2 bots in a single stream in like a few seconds. That's gotta be a record. If you're having fun while you study, it makes things that much easier for material to stick in your memory. Interesting. So that's your method. Well, if you can do it, we can do it too. So shall we finish this off then? Please. Reen stayed with Emma and Fee for a little while longer, making sure they knew their Elberian history back to front. Alright, next up. Yes, you can tell pretty much nearly every chapter has a little issue between characters. Let me see. Where are Jim? Why is Sarah at the old schoolhouse? I'm curious. I'm gonna check this out. Those are like things that you never realize, like hiding in. Oh, instructor, were you checking out the old schoolhouse? Yeah, just a quick peek inside though. You'll be pleased to know there don't have to be any major changes since last month. I'm totally fine with that. At least that means we can focus on studying for our midterms then. I really would like to know what's going on with this building though. Had to take a drink. Well, whenever we find out or not depends on your investigations. Still, I think you guys are edging closer to whatever that truth may be. And you almost seem ready to start using combat links at a more advanced level too. What advanced level? You mean there's more? Oh, your Arcus unit still have plenty of little tricks and features hidden away. The greater the awareness of your link partner, the more effective your combat link will be. But don't take my word for it, try out during your next investigation. Sure? I don't really know what she's trying to get at. Next up, to the gym! Laura and Elisa. Oh, are you two studying? Lisa probably met with Laura because she was worried about her. But yeah, we both figured we had a lot of art to brush up on. Well, that's a pun. That's a pun. It's probably not our most important subject in the grand scheme of things, but it doesn't mean we shouldn't try. I've never had to deal with a series of exams right now in a row like this. Laziness could very well be tantamount to failure. Would you like to join us, Rain? I'd love to. The exams are supposed to be focused on the basics of illustration, right? You got it. Let's get started. How about you ask the first question, Rain? Sure. Here we go. Okay, first question. Lisa, what is a descent? I think it's a drawing that makes use of monochrome lines of varying heaviness to highlight the way light hits the subject. I don't know shit about art, so that may be true, that may not be. You think correctly. So Laura, what exactly is a sketch? A sketch portrays its subject roughly, with very little wear in detail. Yeah, it's basically the rough draft. I suppose it could be likened to an early first draft of a drawing. Exactly. That's right, sketches and descents are basically two sides of the same coin, since both are used to start a painting. The big difference is that descents usually take some time to finish, while sketches are pretty quick. But there's a method that's even quicker and more basic than sketching. Any ideas, Laura? Man, I just had the best fucking burp. That was loud as hell. That'd be a koi key? I believe it. You should know your stuff. But maybe that just means we should be using harder questions to study with. Let me see if I can find some. Hey Rain, if you want, I can ask the next set of questions. It's hardly effective studying if you don't get to answer any questions yourself. It's okay, don't worry about it. Just give me a minute here and I'll find a really good one. Well, if you insist. Maybe you should have expected this. He really is a kind-hearted person. And so the three continue their art study session. Level up. Finishing blow. Alright, one more person. Let's see, who should we do? I'm thinking our Crow with Toa. I don't like his fuck Machias. You know what? Crow's fun. Oh, Crow and George. Hey there, Rain. What's up? Hold on, let me guess. You were studying away nice and diligently when your orbital lamp suddenly went out. Swinging and a mess. You two seem pretty relaxed despite how close the midterms are getting. Who do you think you're talking to? I know better than anyone that it's pointless to start studying this late in the game. That's fair. That's honestly fair. How's that working out for you? Crow's actually pretty good when it comes to the practical stuff. Survival skills, first aid, all those kind of things. Really? See? All stuff you don't need to study for. But if you're feeling shaky about a thing or two, I'm happy to teach you a thing or two. Sure, I'll take you up on that. Wait, you serious? The idea of Crow teaching anyone anything is it's a little unnerving. Were you just joking? Nah, it's cool. Might as well show you the ropes. Cool if you borrow a chair too, George? Go for it. And so Crow passed all of his knowledge on to Rain. That about sums up what they'll be testing you first years on. You should probably make sure you've got CPR down too. I do actually need to brush up on that. Do you think I'll come up? It's only one of the most basic things anyone would expect of a Thor student, so it wouldn't hurt to know. Right here, here's it goes. You find someone's class, first up is checking whether they are conscious. If they're unconscious, safe to assume that they're in trouble. Next, you're going to want to shout for help. You're not going to want to try and handle this thing on your own, got it? The more people you have helping you, the better their chances are to survive. That makes sense. Next up is making sure they're breathing. If they aren't, something weird is about the way they are, it's CPR time. This basically revolves in giving a repeated combination of chest compressions and rescue breaths. You need to keep this up until you got a pulse and breathing return, got it? Don't give up until the very end. Understood. He does seem like the person I could count on in a jam. I guess George is right about him being good at practical stuff. Now all you gotta do is put that in practice. If you see a girl in need, you better get right there. If she wakes up and sees you save her life, instant fireworks. Your hands and lips are right spots already. Every time I think anything positive about you, you go and say something like that. Hang on a sec. Oh well, this was useful though. Thanks for helping teaching me. Good luck, my son. Go out there and get some good grades for me. Why don't you become my dad? You said my son. But yeah, last stream got 30 views. Thank everyone who turned in. Oh, it's already time to head home? I didn't even realize because of the rain. I guess I should get ready to head back to the dorms.
Excuse me?
Oh no, she's here.
I do apologize for stopping you on a rainy day like this. Do you know if this is the building in which I might find the principal's office?
Oh, yeah, you're in the right place. His office is in the East Wing, first floor.
Sharon!
The receptionist might have gone home already, but I can show you the way if you'd like.
Thank you for your kindness.
And for those who think her voice sounds familiar, she is Rin from Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works.
But I couldn't possibly trouble you more than I have already. I'll be able to find the way, I'm sure. Well then, if you'll excuse me, Master Reen.
How you know my name? Did she just bow to me twice?
Wait a minute. How does she know who I am?
Exactly.
Reen?
Wait, which one's the third trip?
Hey there, Elisa. Heading back to the dorm?
I think I know which one it is. Maybe. Hopefully.
Yep. Emma and the others are staying a little longer to cram a little more.
I was confusing with the third and fourth. That's my issue here.
But I figured I'm not going to learn much more today, so I might as well call it a night and start
Ugh.
prepping for tomorrow.
Right. Well,
No,
you're
fix
going
my
my way,
headset.
so what do you say we head back together?
Sure, okay.
Like I said, it's been a hot minute since I played this game. So I'll remember everything about it.
Hey, it's not often the two of us get to walk back to the dorms together, is it?
Well, at least I got something good out of this downpour.
Ooh. That smooth lying rain.
Is there even a filter between your brain and your mouth?
Nope.
Nah, no need for that between friends. But you're in good company. My sister's asked me that before, too.
She must be a saint to have put up with you all these years. Anyway, how do you feel? All prepped and ready for our exams?
Not sure. I gave it the best I've got. Still, I've got that nagging feeling I could have hit the books a little harder. I wish I was as smart as you. Back when we took the entrance exam, only Emma and Makia scored higher than you, right?
Eustace came in a little higher than me, too. Back home, I usually came in near the top in exams. I guess that goes to show that Erebonia has no shortage of smart people.
Or just main character status.
No doubt about that. Bookworms pour in here from all corners of the Empire. You said you're from Ruhr, right? Coming out on top in a city that size is still pretty impressive.
I suppose, though that was just at the Sunday school level.
Sunday school? Hell no. Sundays for football and chilling.
Aren't you curious about, my family and stuff?
You mean the mysterious Elisa R., agent of national intrigue? Well, yeah, of course I am. But you probably have good reasons for keeping it under wraps, so I don't want to pry.
It's not that major or anything, especially compared to what you and Fee have told us about yourselves.
I've never really thought my family circumstances were a big deal, though Fee's past sure came as a surprise. I wonder now, when I look at her, what her life in a Jaeger Corps must have been like.
It seems like Instructor Sarah knows more about her past than we do. Back at the entrance ceremony, I got the impression they'd met before.
Same. Oh, speaking of weird meetings, I ran into someone kinda strange earlier.
Oh?
Yeah, I was talking to her just before you called to me.
Well, Rain told Lisa about the woman in the maid uniform.
A maid who knew your name? This isn't the part where it turns out she knows you because you've tried to hit on her in town before, is it?
As if an upstanding guy like me could pull off the Casanova act.
Oh, the irony of that sentence. The irony. As someone who has played a decent chunk of the fourth game, Now, I gotta go to the bathroom, so time for a 2-minute break. Never mind, someone was in there already. So I'll probably just go until the hour mark and then go.
She seemed a couple years older than us. Maybe 20 or so?
A maid in her early 20s.
Something wrong?
No, just thinking. There's no way it could really have been her.
If only you knew.
Mother keeps her far too busy to find the time to come here. Ahem. Anyway, maybe the upper class dorm has a new hire starting out or something?
Don't they normally take their own personal, like maids and butlers?
Though that wouldn't explain how she knew your name. Maybe you're just more popular than you let on.
If only.
Oh, there's the logo. $6.16. Now, while the test answers are on this thing, I'm not actually going to look at them. Let's see how much I actually know. The first four grueling days of midterm exams began. The middle. When did Emperor Dracula's bring the war to an end? I remember they said something about July, so we're on July. This should be the right answer. Mr. A wants to draw a rough-colored watercolor image. Which of these following styles would be the most appropriate? Well, I remember they said rough drafts. Sketch. This should be the right answer. Oh, next day. Neidhart's teaching this one. Military science. Figure 1 depicts a military formation. What type of unit is currently advancing? Well, I remember like the whole thing in here is like armored divisions, so I'm gonna go armored. Actually, no, hang on. Well, I'm guessing E is definitely engineer. I'm guessing that X's are infantry. So yeah, I'm gonna go armored. Oh, that's a siren. This should be the right answer. So did I get it right? Makarov. The following statements about ordinance are all purport to be true. Which one is not? Abilities to change based on chords. They synchronize with the user, allow arts usage without chords, or what energy recovers over time. Well, just from playing, I know it's allow arts. Because you need a chords to use arts. So. This should be the right answer. Oh, there's the Vice Principal, Heinrich. What of the following laws enacted last year, which one came into force in Heimdall? The Financial Transactions Act, Appeal, Public Transportation, Visual Taxation, or International Criminal Law? Huh. I don't think it's the financial transaction. I don't think it's criminal law either. They never talked about those. The only one I remember them talking about is the Public Transportation Act, so I'm going with that. Wing it. But did I get it right? It doesn't say if I actually got it right. There's Sarah. Emergency CPR is divided into 4 stages. Oh hey, this is what, yeah. So I think it's, remember if a crew said conscious, call for help, check if they're breathing, chest compressions. So it would be BDAC? This should be the right answer. See, I did that free time event. Good thing I did it. So I'm guessing that Elliot and Makia's free time event was probably the tank, and Tova was probably the law. So basically, yeah, at least they all actually evolved something. So that's actually impressive. Thank you, game. Congratulations on making it to 4 days of exams. And what do you do? What do you know? It looks like the rain ended right along with them. Clearly, this is the guys' way of rewarding you all for your hard work. I don't think that reasoning would be stand up to scrutiny. Phew! I'm totally spent. It's over. You worked really hard, Fee. Whew. Let me see. Actually, I'm gonna look at the answers now. Let me see. I got them all. Hey, hell yeah. Because I know they mentioned the Transportation Act at some point. But the arts usage out chords I knew from actually the game itself, and Crow Time event was 6. The armored one, I don't know how, I kind of just went with that. I figured it was either armored or infantry, but why would you have tanks and not go first when you have tanks? Why sacrifice all the lives? So boom. Hopefully I'm right. Anyway, today's a free day, so take a chance to unwind and blow off all that pent-up exam stress. They'll post the results next Wednesday, so take it easy until then. But don't relax too much, because you got your next practical exam next Wednesday afternoon too. With all the intensive studying, I completely forgot about that. You could stand to be a little more considerate with your timing of your announcement. So next Wednesday is when we'll know we're going on our next field study. Yep, you'll be shipping out that weekend for another exotic trip. Hold up, I'm looking for something. I swear I've seen that before. Hang on. I gotta Google something real quick. Yeah, this is it. No, 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 no. Not this, not... Oh, so it's a Crunchyroll thing, okay. Let me actually put that on my queue, because I want to watch more animes. Nope, I put in the English title and it didn't work, so now I gotta actually search the Japanese title. The car... Oh... It's literally right there. What do I have to search? For real, what? Oh, that's why. Here, let me try this. That's my dog. Guess she wants in my room. Give me a sec. Actually, I'm gonna take my bathroom break right now, so give me 2. And I am back. You know, my dog just came in. Sorry, everyone. Come on, big ass dog. No, you ain't taking that spot. That's my spot. That's my fucking spot. Here, there. Now you got room. Go lay down. Go lay down. God damn it. Oh. You done? Lay down. Just stay, please. Jesus. I'm sorry, everyone. That was a thing. I guess I should probably attend club practice once in a while. One more thing. I got some biz to take care of out of town after we're all done here. Won't be back till tomorrow night, so just don't burn the dorm down while I'm gone or anything. We want to steal your liquor. That's what's going to happen here. Hang on. I swear I will find what this anime is. I swear. Come on, Crunchyroll, tell me.
Now that the exams are over, I feel free as a bird. And I'll keep on soaring, at least until the results come back.
I sympathize, but personally, I've got a good feeling about these. How about you, Emma? How do you think you did?
Damn it, dog!
Well,
I'm so sorry, everyone. Gotta give me a sec here. I'm sorry, everyone. We have a dog that barks like crazy, so she's the reason why I had to like push streams sometimes. Well,
I don't think I did too badly, all things considered.
Oh, just stop before you embarrass yourself.
We'll just have to wait and see what next week's results look like. Anyway, what do you think that was all about with Instructor Sarah?
Oh, you mean that whole thing about going out of town to meet someone? Going out of town? Won't be back until tomorrow night?
she's got a date!
It's almost as if...
She's going to meet her secret lover?
I gotta put it like that.
Impossible. The Empire hasn't yet turned out a man desperate enough to woo that alcoholic typhoon.
I love it.
You have a point. I can't deny she's got the looks to snare a man, but with that personality and that lifestyle...
You guys are terrible. Totally agreed, though.
I mean, yeah.
Ouch. Not surprised to hear that from you, though, Reen. She always seems to dump the most work on you.
Will you be helping the student council again tomorrow?
Of course. Gotta do side quests.
That's the plan. Heck, I'm almost looking forward to being the student council's errand boy after holding up studying for so long.
Perhaps so.
Oh, please let us know if you plan on exploring the old schoolhouse.
Yeah, I'd be glad to lend a hand this time.
Thanks. Better watch out, though. I might take you up on that offer.
Ooh, looks like we're all up for a little exploration this time.
Oh, so I guess I gotta do that. Okay. I see. So it's not an anime, it's a manga.
Come to think of it, where did Gaius run off to?
Hang on, so let me load up my legal manga site.
He mentioned the principal wanted to have a word with them. You think he went there?
Oh, yeah. Wonder what that was about.
I hope he hasn't gotten into trouble. I mean, I doubt he would.
I have no idea. He and Laura left early too.
Yep, here it is.
I was kind of hoping we could all walk back to the dorm together for once. That sounds nice.
Hey, so this might just be my imagination, but do those two seem kind of awkward around each other to anyone else?
Yep.
Really?
So you think so too?
It seems like it started around the beginning of the month. I wonder if something happened then. It's like they've been avoiding each other ever since.
You say that, but I did not take either as the type to dwell on petty issues or misunderstandings.
Neither did I.
We've been trying to suss out what the problem between them is, but so far, no luck.
I wonder if that's what that was all about.
Did you see something, Machias?
What happened?
Well, do you remember the day we gave our group reports on what happened during last month's field study? We gave a truthful account, including the part where Fee used an explosive to blast open the door to my cell.
Yeah?
That's when we found out that Fee used to be in a Jaeger Corps. That really threw me for a loop, but what does that have to do with Laura?
Well, when that came up, I
Everything.
couldn't help but notice Laura had a rather unpleasant expression. It flashed across her face for only a moment, though, so I wondered if I had just imagined it.
Interesting.
But even if we assume that's true, what reason would she have to be upset?
I can hardly hazard a guess.
We all have certain things we'd rather keep to ourselves. We even have a member of this very class who remains tight-lipped about her own family, after all.
Do you really have to drag me into this?
Yes.
My apologies. I meant no offense. I do have my suspicions as to your lineage, however.
Really?
Ugh, you.
Now, getting
Oh,
angry
dogs
won't
with poor
accomplish
again.
anything.
Don't worry. We're not going to twist your arm into telling us. When you're ready to talk about it, we'll be ready to listen.
My dog's such a shithead, I swear. Love her though.
It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal out of it or anything. It's just, if everyone knew, it'd make things awkward between us, and I don't want that.
Welcome back, my lady.
Oh no.
Huh?
Sharon.
What? Sharon? It's so delightful to see you again.
Why did the girl in maid uniform? She just said her name.
Oh, hey. It's that maid I ran into the other day.
You know her?
What are you doing here?
She didn't. Mother didn't.
But of course, I was sent here at the behest of the chairman herself. Starting today, I will be assuming the position of caretaker for Class 7's dormitory.
She shut down. Sharon Kruger.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, everyone. My name is Sharon Kruger. I am a servant in the employ of the Rhineford household, Lady Elisa's family. I will do
Well,
all I can to
so
be
much
of
for keeping
service
that a
to you,
secret.
so please keep me informed of anything you might need.
Elisa's secret just got leaked. Chapter 3, Beyond the Railways. So I think it is where I think we're going. Yeah. Now I think about it, yeah. Okay. Who's ready for side quests?
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm changing the title real quick. There.
Simply spectacular.
Eggs, bacon, lettuce, toast, butter, tea, I think.
Just how many different types of food are there here?
This looks more than edible.
I believe this is what they call an imperial breakfast?
That's right, Emma. It's a traditional Erebonian style of breakfast. I must apologize. It's taken me some time to familiarize myself with this kitchen, so my cooking has been a bit lackluster.
Come now, Sharon. Your skill is something to be praised. This is far more colorful and varied than the breakfast served in my own home.
Why does the butter knife look like a cleaver?
I would compare this spread favorably with the breakfast served in the Duke's household.
That shit looks like a whole different kind of knife.
I'm honored that you think so. I've also brewed both tea and coffee if anyone would like some.
And the silent treatment.
I get the feeling Elisa is less than impressed with the meal.
It sounds like they had a big argument yesterday.
Not a chance! I thought I'd finally gotten away from her. I'm not going to let her have her way this time.
My lady, please. I truly don't believe the chairman sent me to keep an eye on you like that. She simply sent me so that her beloved daughter might have fewer inconveniences in her daily life.
I can take perfectly good care of myself. Thank you very much. Oh, fine. I'll take this up with her myself then. Is she in the office at corporate today, or is she out on inspection or something?
I believe she'll be dining with the Ministry of Railways president in the capital today. After that, she'll be continuing her inspection tour, so she won't be back in Ruhr for another 5 days.
Does she ever slow down? I'm surprised she doesn't burn through a pair of shoes a week.
I mean, she might as well.
Anyway, I'm not going to take this lying down.
Everyone's just like sitting back and watching this happen. It's awesome.
She's stuck her nose into things one too many times.
I can't believe that R actually stood for Elisa Reinford. And from the sound of it, her mother's the company chairman too.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that Elisa's mom is basically in charge of the continent's biggest industrial company. Her family's probably got more money than most of the aristocracy. I can see why she'd want to keep her family under wraps, what with all the nobles here.
Anyway, I object to everything about this. Considering how busy Mother is, I'm sure she needs your assistance far more than I do.
I knew it. You're really concerned about her, aren't you? The way you two care so much for each other deep down is one of the reasons I'm so proud to serve you.
I love Sharon.
That's preposterous.
Oh, my lady, I almost forgot to mention that I made plenty of your favorite apricot jam.
Apricot jam.
Would you like me to spread some on your toast?
That sounded so weird.
Ooh, really? I mean, stop treating me like a child. Though yes, I would like some jam.
It's almost heartwarming to watch.
Looks like Sharon's got her number.
After beginning the day with Sharon's peerless breakfast, the members of Class 7 left to go about their daily routine. Meanwhile, Rain went to check the tasks student council had given him for the day. Here we go, boys. Obtain student council task for June. The secret admirer. I am in need of aid. Some fair maiden has sent me several messages proclaiming her love for me. And who could blame her? I simply must know who she is. So would some kind soul help find her and bring her to me? More details behind the storage building. Vincent Florald. Oh no, I think I have a feeling I know which quest that is. Born to be an Orbital. We're testing the Orbital Bank's capabilities on a highway near Trista. If you're curious, come talk to us in the engineering building. George and Angelica. This month, I would like the members of Class 7 to commit themselves to their noble academic pursuits. Though I know studious as all you all are, I can expect that anyway. So on top of that, I'd like you to continue exploration of the old schoolhouse and report your findings to me, Principal Van Dyke. Here we go. Let's get. Hey, a request from George and Angelica. It's about the Orbital Bite too. Wonder what they need my help with. Looks like I'll have to swing by the engineering club before I head to the old schoolhouse. Well, this is the first sun I've seen in days, so I might as well make the most of it. Alright, let's do this. So we have 3 bonding points with who? Fee, Laura, Machias, Eustace. Oh, there's more. Elisa, Elliot, Toa. I want to hang out with a lot of people, but I don't have enough things. Well, I guess I just gotta wing it. There's 2 people I want it because it's kind of like story-wise I want to talk to. So I really need to decide who was my last one on. So I need to go to Vincent in the Academy Courtyard. No, not the courtyard, the storage building, in the field. Academy Field. Vincent? Excuse me, is your name Vincent by any chance? Indeed it is. Standing before you is a nobleman overflowing with love and pathos. The one, the only, Vincent Florald. I presume that you are the Cupid that I asked the student council to send to me? He's quite the character. He really seems to like himself, but that's what I've grown to expect from Class 1. I'm no Cupid, but I'm here on behalf of student council, yes. Aha! Then you may still serve my purposes. Allow me to congratulate you on making your way here. So, based on your request, me and my new nickname, I assume you want to find someone for you. Yes, something along those lines. Do you have some time to spare? If so, I shall begin explaining the particulars of my request. Let's hear it. Please elaborate on your request. A fine answer indeed. Although, before we continue... Phew, Sarifa is currently nowhere to be seen. Now that I think about it, this is a kind of unusual meeting place. Are you hoping to keep this request quiet? Not exactly. I was merely hoping to avoid things getting meddled in. My father sent Sarifa to the academy to keep an eye on me. As you can imagine, her watchfulness can be occasionally be rather constraining. Huh? Well, it is apart from the meat of the matter. To be blunt, I have received not 1, not 2, but 3 passionate love letters of late, all from a single writer. Curiously, however, the writer in question signs with a not but... Oh, what the hell is this? Not but a nom de plume. What I would rather request of you, my fine fellow, is to find just which lovely lady is responsible for these. That's reasonable, but are you sure it's appropriate for me to try and find her? These are anonymous after all. Do take a moment to think it over. The fact that she chose to use a pen name rather than remaining completely anonymous is proof of her pining, hopefully, heart. In fact, I am absolutely certain that she wishes for me to find her. I suppose I'll just have to trust your judgment on this one. What's more, she sent cookies along with the third letter. I would hardly be worthy of the floral name if I would not thank her properly, would I? Yeah, I don't think I could stop you at this point if I tried. Do you have any additional information that would help me pinpoint exactly who we're looking for? I do indeed. The first hint is that she is a first year. As well as a man well versed in the feelings of beautiful women, I was able to deduce this from the respectful tone of her letters. Additionally, the fact that she attached a pressed grand rose at the end of each may serve as a hint as well. A grand rose. If I remember correctly, those are the flowers you use when confessing your love to someone, right? Haha, quite. Which brings us to why this is a hint. The only way to obtain grand rose in Trista is to purchase it from the town florist. So if we ask the florist who purchased one, precisely, we'll be able to discover just which shy maiden has sent these letters. Would you take on this task from me then? As long as you don't mind me sticking to the plan we just discussed, I don't see why not. I am truly indebted to you. Based on her pseudonym and her use of a grand rose, I can only imagine our lady is a very model of grace. This is setting up to be something that's not. Now that you mention it, what was the name she used? Oh, it seems I neglected to mention that very important detail. She called herself the Grand Maiden. A nickname taken from the daughter of a baron who married into the imperial family not long ago. The emperor at the time was so smitten that he gave her countless numbers of grand roses. So came the moniker. I see. Can't say I've heard that story before, but it is interesting. But this is no time to stand around thinking about. I'll head over to the flower shop right away. Very well. I'll leave this matter in your very capable hands. It's always these grand roses, I swear. Because didn't, in the last, side quest thing, I gave one to, Vivi, and she took that as a whole bit. You. Excuse me, would you mind if I asked you a question? Not at all. Go ahead. I explained the situation to Jane and asked about first years who had purchased any grand roses. It wouldn't be hard to find out if I looked in my records, but I'm not exactly sure I disclose that information. Understandably so, I don't intend to do anything with this information that they don't want me to do, though. If they ask me to keep their identity a secret, that's what I'll do. I see. Well, if that's the case, I guess I can help you out. Just remember though, it's your job to give the mystery sender your support and nothing more. I wish her the best of luck. This request's getting pretty complicated at this point. Right, I count 3 first years who've made a grand purchase recently. In class order, first is Burl from class 3, Vivi from class 4, and Rosine from class 5. Oh god, Vivi, no. I see. Thank you very much for your help. The fact that she mentioned Vivi has me worried. It has me worried too. I hope she's not trying the same trick on someone else right now. Not at all. Good luck. If I remember, Rosine's at the church. Yep. What's up, Rosine? Excuse me, you're from class 5, aren't you? That's correct. Why you ask? I have a quick kind of personal question for you. Rena explained the situation to Rosine and asked if it was her who sent letters to Vincent. Oh no, that certainly wasn't me. I did buy a grand rose, but it was for the purpose of decorating the church. Oh, I see. Sorry to ask such an embarrassing question then. It's fine. So, it's not Rosine, so... Who else is it? It's just like student union and the gym. Looks like someone's home. Who's in the student union? Oh, it's probably Burl in her cult room. Yeah. You're Burl from class 3, right? I certainly am. What do you want from me? Actually, there's something I want to ask you. Rain told Burl about his investigations, and asked if she was one who sent Vincent the letters. I seem like the kind of girl who'd be interested in romance. I need to purchase a grand rose to use in a ritual, that's all. I see. That answers my question. But now I'm wondering what the ritual she mentioned is all about. Well, that's all I want to ask. Sorry to disturb you. Sometimes it's good to be disturbed. Good to you. Wait, Disturbed like the band? The sounds of silence. And there's Vivi. What's up, Rain? You still taking my feminine charms that you couldn't stand on them away from me? There's something I'd like to ask you. Rain explained the situation to Vivi and asked if she was sent Vincent the letters. Oh, now this is pretty interesting. I'm going to take that as a no. Yeah, I wish it was me, but I'm not having too much fun teasing Lind to set my sights on any boys right now. Poor Lind. Of course you are. You did buy a grand rose though. Don't tell me you tricked another poor unsuspecting soul into helping you torment her. Pretty much. But can you blame me? She falls for it every single time. Can't help myself. You're a monster. Poor Lind. I can't imagine what she has to deal with a sister like this. I asked all 3 girls, the girl the Floaters told me about, but none of them have sent the letter. Guess the trail has gone cold. I shall report back to Vincent. This should be fun. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Tell me, did your investigation prove successful? Wait, don't tell me. Have you brought out a mystery woman here? Oh, be still, my beating heart. Yeah, about that. I was able to find her in the end. You cannot be serious. Did you ask the forest as we discussed? I did. I spoke to all 3 girls who purchased grand roses. None of their reasons for doing so had anything to do with you. I can go into detail if you like. It matters not. They do not concern me, then they are simply not my concern. I'm sorry I wasn't able to help, but there is one thing I'm curious about. Where could a girl get a grand rose if she didn't go to the forest? There's no way to tell. Perhaps if the Grand Maiden is a noble, she could have had an alternate source. However... My darling Vincent, I found you! Oh. Oh. Who goes there? State your business. The cookies I baked ended up having more delicious than I ever could have imagined. So delicious that they could only be destined for the lips of my beloved, my elegant, dashing, darling Vincent. Run, Vincent, run. What could possibly possess a person to approach out of nowhere and say such befuddling things? Furthermore, I do not even have the foggiest idea who you are. What was the hell I just did there? Oh, but you do. What if I told you that I was the Grand Maiden all along? No way. Dumbfounded. I can hardly blame you for being speechless with joy. My real name is Margarita Dresden. The lovely Grand Roses and I were grown by our own family. So that's how you got him. You're part of Baron Dresden's family? Then could it mean... Oh, so you know the story. Your suspicions are indeed correct. I am Margarita Dresden. Oh, damn, I skipped that. It all adds up. Inconceivable! How could you, of all people, be related to the Grand Maiden? Will it be pales in comparison to your own? Look, darling, we've already completed each other's thoughts. And you're oh so sweet. What you said couldn't have been further from my actual thought. Even when you're shy, you're still so wonderful. Seeing the surprise on your handsome face made me reveal that my name entirely worth waiting. Run, Vincent. Now, my beautiful Vincent, it is time for you to reply to my lovers. Will you enter a relationship with me? You may choose one of two replies. I will be delighted, or there will be no great honor. Sorry, how many options did you say you were giving him? This woman could hardly be different from the mere maiden of her letters may have to be. My only answer to you is a resounding no. Now be gone and buy me more. Be gone, thought. I gotta check. Hold on, I'm looking at some. Oh, just when I think you couldn't be more adorable, to think that you're sort of the man who hides his true feelings away. I beg your pardon. There is no need to fear. Please have one of these special cookies I prepared. One bite, you'll no longer feel I'll be need to keep your innermost longings out of public view. Don't tell me. You mixed something into your cookies. Oh, but as for me to know and you to find out. Oh no. No. So stay back. Do not come any closer. You don't just stand there. I'll need your aid if I am to survive. I've no idea how to handle situations like this either. Don't worry, my darling. There may be a slightly bitter aftertaste. Oh no. It will all be worse than the I've been looking for you, Master Vincent. Sarifa! Dare I ask what you're doing in a place like this? Sarifa, I beg of you, please, free me from this terrifying situation. If I were to call you my sweetheart's darling maid, are you not? So this is the Sarifa he mentioned. As much as I hate to interrupt the situation, I'm afraid I must. Master Vincent, your presence at the upper-class dorm is required at once. Delivery from the utmost importance from Count Floral that await you there. I see. I have no choice. I must go at once. But... These cookies are a present from Master Vincent, are they not? In that case, might I ask you to leave them in my hands for now? I'll be sure he enjoys every last one of them later. Well, if you insist. Maria begrudgingly handed a bag of the cookies to Srifa. Seems though Master Vincent has roped you into all this nonsense as well. Hopefully... Oh. Holy shit, Doug Peterson got fired. The Eagles really just fired their head coach. Wow. Hopefully this can dull some of the pain and annoyances to cause you. Yeah. See a prismatic cape. Thank you. With that, I wish you all a good day. Let's go, Master Vincent. Indeed. That may prove to be quite the obstacle, but no matter, there's going to be plenty of opportunities to ruin my darling here on out. It really is time to get started with a new batch of cookies. No. Oh, God. Well, today's been full of unique encounters, to say the least. At least that quest is over and done with. Alright. Next time I'll use a bonding point real quick. We want to talk to Fee. What's up with this stern look, Fee? Turns out I'll be growing some flowers for the club, but I need to go get the tools. The series sounds tough. Kind of rare to see you this serious about something, though. It happens. Sometimes. Should I give her a hand? Would you like me to help you out? Sure. Have fun. I wasn't offering to do it for you, Fee. Aww. Given how many types of plants there are, you've got no shortage of options. Have you got an idea of what you want to raise? Yep. If you took out a small bag filled with seeds and showed it to Rain. Oh, what's these? Flower seeds? Don't know what they're called though. Someone gave them to me while I was in the Corps and had them ever since. Hang on. Do you know how to raise them then? Yep, they told me how. They were kind of joking about raising them with love. I don't know if that was a joke. My mom says the same thing about the plants that grows in her kitchen. So does Edel. I don't know much about love, though. Then maybe this is the right time for you to try and raise them. But, man, your corpse sounds so different from the image I always had in my head. How so? Well, the way you tell it, it sounds like they're one big family, in a sense. I always thought the Eagles were, well, a bit more violent and bloodthirsty. But maybe I was just being narrowly minded, though. Can't blame you. Everyone's more concerned about the negative reputation Jaegers have than anything else. Though some people can't even accept their assistance. Oh, oof. What do you mean? Nothing. Let's hurry up and buy the tools and fertilizer. Good idea. I've never seen those seeds before, so let's ask Jane for some best advice how to raise them. That should do it. It should bloom in a few months if I raise them right. I hope they grow up big and strong. Me too. Oh, also, thanks for the help. Anytime. Let's see, now I'm gonna go tell the other person I wanna... Because you can see where I'm going with this story-wise. Lower end fee. Why is Becky behind the counter? Oh no, I didn't do so well in those exams. Maybe I should have listened to Hugo and studied a wee bit more. Man, didn't expect them to be this hard. Oh, hello, Rain. It's rare to see you here by yourself. What's up? I actually found myself rather interested in the store's wares, so I decided to browse them for a while. I was surprised at how enjoyable it's been. Should I join her? Mind if I join you? Feel free. Maybe this will have a good chance to have you tell me more about the things sold here. Well, I don't know all about them much myself. They have a wide variety of items here on display, most of which I'm unfamiliar with. Which leads to a question I'd like to ask you, Rain. What sort of goods and accessories do girls my age tend to like? Shouldn't you ask girls your age that? What? I ask because, well, I've noticed there's a significant difference between myself and the other girls here. For example, I went shopping in Monica recently, only to find myself screaming for equipment to keep my sword in shape. Only searching, not screaming. You know, Monica was fawning over the cute accessories and the like. Doesn't this prove I'm rather strange? Well, you're from a different class background, for one thing. That's already a difference between you, alright. But even amongst the other nobles, you are a little bit different. Just as I thought. This is no issue. If there's something I lack, then all I need to do is take the opportunity to learn. Now tell me, which of the items would grab a girl's attention? I mean, I'm not exactly an expert on the subject, but... yeah, that's about, yeah. Rain grabbed a cute mascot plush that was sitting on the shelf. How about this Mishy plush? He's a pretty popular character over in Crossbell. Fascinating. He's certainly charming, to say the least. But how about this? Lil grabs a strap with a blue-haired muscular man. Oh no. Attached to it. This doggy character has a rather gallant look to him, doesn't he? I'm 100% sure that most girls won't have any interest in him. Oh, this is more challenging than I expected. Oh. Rain and Laura end up looking at the assortment of products appealing to Laura's unique taste. In the end, though, they end up pushing the Mystery Plus. I couldn't be more grateful for assistance, Rain. If it weren't for you, I never would have purchased something so nice. Not a problem. Still, my grasp on what other girls my age remains tenuous. It seems I have a long, hard path ahead of me if I'm ever truly know. You know, you don't ever have to force yourself to be like everyone else. Because you aren't like everyone else. You are who you are. That's exactly why we like you. You give me a lot to think about today. Let me thank you once again. I'd like for you to go shopping again if you ever have the time. Sure, that'd be fun. Your bond strength for Laura strength. Wow. And now level 3 for Laura. Cover. Let's see, what other ones should I do? Well, I've done all these. I don't want to do Monkey Useless because I hate them both. Don't like Elliot very much, huh? You know what? Let's go talk to Toa. Haven't really done anything with her recently, so why not? She's in here. Yep. Nice work today, Rain. Are you looking forward to the midterm results announcements as much as I am? It sounds strange to say it, but I am. You're looking pretty busy for someone who just finished her midterms, though. You bet. Now that the year's halfway through, we got a lot to discuss. So much, in fact, that we even reserved this room just to discuss it. There's the Academy Festival, someone wants to use the swimming pool next month. There's about a zillion other events. Man, it can't be easy being a member of the student council. I think you're the last person in the world who would take this advice, but try not to overwork yourself. I guess I'll consider it. Thanks, Rain. She's just as busy as ever. Maybe there's something I can do to help. Sure. Is there anything I can help you with? I got some spare time. You seem swamped. Really? That'd be great. Just so happens how our usual note taker at home is nursing a cold today. Would you mind filling in for her? No problem. If there's one thing I can do, it's write notes. So I felt the ring to jot down every idea, but it was helpful and harebrained. Raised at the student council meeting. After a short period of exchanging names, shaking hands, and slightly too long eye contact, he got down to business. Well, that should cover everything on the agenda. Someone will be here before we know it, so I think the pool should be our highest priority. It's June, that's already summer. What? Agreed, we'll get right on it. We should decide who will be handling each task while we're at it. Then allow me to take care of the arrangements regarding the pool. I'll get our documents sorted out and just hand them over to requisite instructors. You made it? Thanks. Let me know if anything else comes up. Speaking of which, do we have an update on what we discussed last month? Just a moment, please. I need to gather the necessary documents. She's so good at her job that even the upper class students are hanging on her every word. And she didn't charm her way into the office. Several similarly riveting discussions later, the council meeting drew to a close. Thanks for all the help today, Rain. You really didn't have to stay and help me and clean up. But I'm glad you did. You're always doing so much for us, I'm just trying to return the favor. But you really are something, you know that? That meeting had a ton of stuff to sort out and plan, but you made it look easy. You're like a human student notebook. Thanks? I think you might be exaggerating a bit, though. I couldn't get a thing done without the rest of the student council, not a thing. Really? You probably saw it during the meeting. We were able to sort everything out because everyone brought their ideas and opinions to the table. I sit in my fancy chair, acted as moral president, but they're the ones doing all the heavy lifting. I never would have thought of that. For being honest, I don't know if I'm really stupid to be present. But if everyone believes I am, there's no way I can let them down. Even if I can't meet all their expectations, I want to show them that I'm trying. Wow. Guess that's best anyone in your shoes can do. Still, Toa's at least got that much to guide her. Maybe if I knew what I wanted to do, if I had that kind of purpose, maybe. I know what kind of man I want to be. I didn't get to mute that. I didn't get to mute fast enough. Rain? Boop. Swinging with tiptoes, straightening with all her might to reach up and pinch Green's cheeks. What are you who are doing? Sorry, you look so stone-faced there for a second, I couldn't help myself. Your first year, then you get ahead of yourself. You got another full year to figure things out. Wait, you're not psychic, are you? I know how hard you've been working, Rain. I can see it as well as anyone, if not better. I don't know what had you so worried, but it will come in time. Just take things step by step. I guess. No, you're right. Deep down, I know what she's saying is true. If I start getting desperate, I'm going to paralyze myself with fear. Ahem. We still have a lot more stuff to clean up and put away. Once we finish, I'll make us some tea. That's one way to get me to hurry up. Let us bring to a finish to clean up and sit down and enjoy a lovely cup of tea together. Aww. Well, no more free time events. Time to do the quest. So I need to get to the engineering building. Hey there, Rain. Thanks for stopping by. Might I ask you where Lisa and Laura are? Those two lovely flowers who do wonders in brightening up this dreary old building. Let's not make Rain's life even harder than it already is. Sorry, I probably shouldn't think out loud. Still, I haven't talked to Angelica much, but she's definitely an interesting one. That aside, your request was me to assist with testing out the orbital bike, wasn't it? So what will I be doing? Oh please, I can hear you making the vroom vroom noises before you stepped to the door. I was not, but wait, does that mean... Yeah, we want you to ride the orbital bike. Me. I can't deny that's what I wanted this to be, but I never expected it to actually happen. Give you all the juicy details when we're ready to test. Before we start, we want to make sure you have the time. So how about it? Ready to ride? Hell yeah. Okay, let's ride. Good answer. First of all, let me tell you a little bit about the bike. Everything you see here is something that Angie asked me to build for her. And because of that, the bike's been the most fine-tuned, has been fine-tuned to meet her needs. In a nutshell, it's all Angie. The engine, the brakes, even the handlebars. I see. Hang on. As you might expect, she and the bike are practically symbiotic. When she's on it, she's a sight to behold. But because we tuned it specifically for her, it's a little too tough for anyone else to handle. Anyone. Think of her as an unruly horse. Hang on. There's no denying she's a fine bike, but she doesn't play nice with strangers. Right. I'm really hoping I make it through this alive. Don't scare him now. Crew's ridden it just fine. But I suppose he's been working on his bike since we started too. Compared to him, you're a complete beginner. Which is great. You'll have more objective opinion after you ride. Guess it makes sense why you asked me then. Feeling nervous, are we? Let's head over to the highway. Time to ride the bike. Why is Toa and Crow here now? So what are Toe and Crow doing here? Exactly. Angie and George told us you'd be doing this, so I came along to show support and take us time off work. My reason is quite as sweet as little Toe is here. Like I said, this bike's at least partially my baby. Think of me as a overprotective father, make sure you don't mess up and hurt my girl when you take her out. Thanks. Crow, don't make him any more nervous. Don't worry, Rain, just ignore everything this guy says I do, and it works great for me. We can rebuild the bike, so stay focused on keeping yourself safe. Damn it! Right, thanks. Do you have much experience riding horses? Actually, yeah. You shouldn't have any trouble then. She's a whole different beast, but the basics of riding are the same. So have fun. Thanks, Joka. That helps. I won't let you down. I'm still laughing Doug Pearson got fired. I think I get it now. The three things you want me to test are starting off the bike, shifting gears, and coming to a stop, correct? That's right. We want you to see how you handle everything. Let me give you a few pointers. You might not really get them until you're on the bike proper though. Hit me. First of all, you can't ride if you can't get moving. That's about how to get started. Starting the engine is simple enough, but how smoothly you ride off will depend on how well you can operate the bike's clutch. Once you shift in the first gear, open the throttle, then slowly and steadily release the clutch. Release the clutch slow and steadily when I start moving. Okay, I'll try not to forget. Next up, switching gears. Before switching gears, make sure you pull the clutch quick and firmly. Once you shift gears, release the clutch slowly and steadily, just like when you start her up. I can do that. Last thing you need to worry about is stopping the bike, which is probably what you want to know how to do. When you want to slow down, release the throttle, apply the brakes to both wheels, front and back. You're going to want to give each one a different amount of pressure though. Apply the brakes strongly to the front of the wheel, lightly to the back. That should bring you to a smooth stop. Strongly to the front, lightly to the back. That's a lot to remember, but I think I can do this. That's the way. It's all about learning through experience and getting used to riding on the fly anyway. I mean, learning on the fly. Well, riding on the fly, actually. So, what do you say? Ready to go? You bet. So, judging by time-wise, I think I'm going to do the schoolhouse tomorrow. I mean, next stream, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's bad. Right, then first is starting up the engine. I know it takes so long just to get to this part. Wow, this is pretty intense. Kinda reminds me of how I felt when I first rode a horse. Right, let's push those nerves to the side and get going. Okay, so I pull the clutch, shift the first gear, and twist the throttle. Then I've done that, all I need to do is let go of the clutch and I'll start moving. And Choco told me how to do this. What exactly did you say again? Slowly. Now we're talking. This is great. There he goes. Can't wait to see the look on his face when he gets back. He's gonna love it. Hopefully. It's time to get him on the highways. Wow, this feels amazing. Amazed just how stable and smooth the ride is too, considering how heavy it is. I think I'm used to the speed now. Let's try switching gears. Right. First, I need to roll off the throttle, then I need to pull the clutch, change the gears, and release it. Zuka told me I had to handle the clutch a specific way during all this. What was it again? Pull quickly, release slowly. Oh right, I need to pull the clutch quick and firmly, then change gears. And after that, I need to release the clutch slowly but steadily. Oh, we're kicking now. There you go, perfect. Bro, this would be awesome. Going this fast really does feel great. I get why Angelica loves this so much. Well, the fun's gotta come to an end eventually. It's probably about time I stop. Obviously I need to hit the brakes, but how much pressure do I put on them? Stronger on front, lightly at back. Pretty sure Angelica said strong on the front brakes, light on the rear. That's almost exactly what I expected to do, so I guess I did it right. This thing's incredible though. It feels though like I'm riding along even though when I come to a stop. I guess I gotta snap out of it eventually. The others are waiting for me. Better head back now. Yeah. I'm gonna do this on I'm gonna do the schoolhouse next stream. Welcome back, Rain. Well, how was it? I mean, I'm amazed, to say the least. The sheer speed and the engine's vibrations and the feeling the wind as you ride along. I've never experienced anything like it. The amount of horse riding could have prepared me for this. Just wow. Cause you got some potential. Look at this guy. He's trying to act all calm and composed, but his face is screaming, "Let me go back out and ride!" Plain as day. Seems like you handle it really well too, based on the report. I have to admit, I didn't expect those kinds of results out of you. It's a pretty unwildly machine. It's even more impressive his first ride with her too. Nice to know that I can always have a worthy rival bringing the wings. Not everyone gets such praise out of Angie. You should pat yourself on the back. It's a real honor. Now we need to hear some detailed impressions of each phase. But let's do that back in the engineering building. Good plan. Oh, that was so much fun with this. Maybe too much. Thanks, Rain. The info you gave me should come in handy. Glad I could help. I think she'll be a much more stable ride from now on. I'll have to be sure to tell Lisa's mother about everything we learned today if they end up mass-producing orbital bikes. Lisa's mother is chairman of the Rhineford group, isn't she? I didn't know you were familiar with each other. The Ragnar and Rhineford family share a good relationship, actually. Oh yeah, they're both big names in Roar. Yeah, Angie's dad is one of the biggest shareholders too. Well, they are pretty close. Well, now you know. Lisa's mother provided the engine and a number of other parts for the bike too. So that's how you got your hands on everything. That's right, although whether or not Rhineford will actually mass produce the bike is an entirely different matter. The biggest goal is to turn a profit, so only when that happens is if you can show them that it would make money. Which is why we're currently trying to make it into something that masses can handle. And today you're a big help getting closer to that goal. Wow, I'd love to see that happen. Looks like you get it. I guess my first impressions of you were right on the mark. Oh, I haven't probably thanked you yet, have I? Thank you for helping us. Here's a little token of my thanks. Receive Dragon Rain. Are you sure about this? It seems like a really valuable quartz. Are you sure? Oh yeah, I just read that. Of course, I'm sure you'll be able to put it to good use. 2-hour mark. Well then, Rain, thanks a lot for your help for today. I'd like it if you could help us out next time we need a hand too. Cancel my plans as soon as you ask. Well, that's gonna be it for the stream, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys who are gonna watch it afterwards. You know, we had 2 bots appear. That was interesting. And if you guys really like my content, hit the follow button. Please. And maybe tune in during live. We can talk, you know. Things will be interesting. Especially for fans of this series. So thank you guys. And I'll see you all when I see you all.